mobility time for upper body. Happy Wednesday. It's still weird to hop on Wednesdays. I still kind of like, is it Tuesday or Thursday today? And it would be Thursday because we always did upper body on Thursdays. Oh, I have to change my screen. Uno momento, s'il vous plaît. Here we are. Oh, no, here we are. Oh, geez. What day is it today? Monday? Oh my goodness. Come down to the right knee. There comes Tanya. Left foot forward. Perfect timing, Tanya. We're just starting. Okay. Take a nice big sweep of those arms forward and up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, pull those elbows down and back. Think of what is happening through the shoulders. Oh, scapulas. Inhale the arms back up. And then exhale to release. So you get a little bit of both. Getting into those hips on the inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale. Think you're squeezing elbows and shoulder blades down and back. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale to release that. And we'll do that one more time. Oh, it feels good today. Okay, inhale, up. Exhale, down and back. Nice and slow, really focusing on what's moving. And then as you exhale, reset that right hip over the right knee. Take a sweep of the right arm overhead and then reach it over to the left side. Getting that nice lateral long line on the right side of the body. Take your left arm across, getting that counter stretch. Breathe in there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Release that side, switch it out. Left knee comes down, right foot comes forward. When you are ready, take a sweep of those arms forward and up. Exhale, elbows down and back. All of the feels today. Inhale back up, exhale to release. I walked Zoe yesterday and slipped on ice. Had a little stumble. I'm good, but I will be taking some modifications today. I fell forward, grabbed myself on my wrists, obviously. Inhale the arms back up. We're gonna do that one more time. So be careful out there, folks, when it's icy. I was not, obviously got caught by surprise. Didn't see the ice, under the snow. All the fun joys of winter. Okay, restack left hip over left knee. Sweep the left arm up and over. Extend through that whole side. So don't bend your arm over, really extend and reach. Come into that side bend, right arm comes across, breathe there for 3, for 2, and release. Good. Okay. Coming into tabletop, spread your fingers nice and wide. We'll start with just some nice rotations over top of those wrists. Oh, yes, all of the feels into those forearms. Change the direction, go the opposite way. You can also tuck those toes at the back. It's a nice little foot stretch for you as well. Good. We'll turn those fingertips so that they face the long sides of your mat and or just outwards. Take it from right to left and just give a little pause. Notice how that feels. Good. And then we will take the backs of those hands. So we get the extension into the wrists, to the mat, fingertips towards those knees. Now maybe you'll notice that it's a less range here. Maybe you can have the backs of the hands flat. I am not there today. And you're just gonna come into a nice little gentle rock forward and back, releasing that stretch and opening the backs of those wrists. Ooh, all right. From there, give a nice little shake out, a little circle, a little whatever feels good, and then come back into your tabletop. We'll come into our cat and cows. Toes tucked, untucked, your choice. Take a big breath in when you are ready, lifting that tail, lifting that gaze. And then exhale to tuck and round through that spine. All right, really drive up through those shoulders today, getting that nice range of motion. Inhale to come into your cow. Exhale to come into your cat. Angry cat. Puff up those shoulders and then give yourself one more set of your cat and cows. Oh, always all the feels here. And then once you have finished those, walk those hands slightly further forward. Take your time, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Oh my gosh, whatever Zoe was into, all on my mat. All the time, pedal it out, pedal it out. Maybe a deep knee bend to get into those shoulders. And then from there, take a nice big step forward into that right foot. Left knee lowers down, untuck the left toes at the back. Think of chest and shoulder here as you move, as well as your hip. Getting that nice rotation, in breath to open up. Exhale to rock and reach. One more time there, in breath, open it up. Okay, exhale to wrap and reach. Right hand is gonna come down once you've completed. Left toes tucked, step the right foot back to meet the left, down dog. Okay, and then when you are ready from here, oh, enjoy that down dog, it feels good. Left foot steps forward, right knee lowers down, and the right toes at the back. All right, sweeping that left side. Think of that chest and shoulder once again. Really open up on the breath in, wrap and rotate, reach to the right as you exhale. Okay, 2 more. In breath, open it up. Exhale to wrap and reach. 1 more time. In breath, open it up. Nice job. Exhale to wrap and reach for your last one. And then from there, that left hand will come back to your mat. Right toes tuck, left foot steps back to meet the right and down dog. Taking those feet about shoulder distance apart. And then walking those hands all the way back to those toes. Giving a nice little hangout there. Fingertips on the left side stay deep knee bend in the left knee. Reach that right arm up to a nice big T. And then give yourself a few big circles. Getting that full range through that shoulder. Reach that arm around. Get a nice stretch through that right leg as well. 1 more rotation and then switch to the other side. Deep knee bend in the right leg. Right fingertips stay down, left arm reaches up. And then start those rotations for the left. Reaching the fingers, lengthening through that arm, full extension here. Oh, and feeling all the feels for that left leg as well. Once you've completed 3 rotations, coming to your nice hangout in that forward fold position, nice little ragdoll. Sway it out, hang it out. Maybe a nice gentle pull to the backs of those legs. So good, team. Okay, let's leave that upper body nice and heavy. Stack yourself, tuck the tail, micro bend those knees, and roll to standing. Woo! Okay, once you've made your way there, we'll take those fingertips to the tops of those shoulders, giving yourself big circles again through those shoulders. Elbows are your little pencil point. While you're doing this, see if you can root through your feet, tuck your tail so that everything is neutral. So try not to flare through the ribs, tuck that tail, and then keep it all stacked. Change the direction, go the opposite way. Nice job. All right, right arm is going to reach up overhead. Left arm is gonna reach in behind. We try to make that beautiful contact in behind that back. Oh, I'm not even close. Inhale, mix those arms, spread, 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 all the way around to the other side. Better on this side here. Keep going there. Inhale, reach and rotate around. Exhale to try and touch. Again, root through your feet, squeeze your bum as you make these rotations, keeping everything nice and neutral. Give yourself 1 more. Reach it around. Nice job. Exhale to try and touch. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're very behind. Turn those toes out. Little micro bend. Big lateral stretch here. We'll speed this up. Everything's feeling good. I feel like maybe I've slowed it down. Really enjoying it this morning. Okay, side to side. Also feeling the core from Pilates on Monday. Oh. Okay, sitting low. Big lateral reach for 3. There comes Jess. For 2. And for 1, hamstring stretch, arm circle, heel comes forward, hips go back, sweep the arms all the way up and around. Jess was trying to miss the warm up. That's what she was trying to do. Just kidding, Jess. The warm up is like my favorite part. I love that first little bit of movement in the day. For 3, heel forward, hips back for 2, big circle around, and for 1. All right, let's come into some jacks. Tap it out, jump it out. Your choice. Big range through those arms, please. Good. And then we're going to switch into seal jacks, getting into the chest and the shoulders a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Palms together, open and close. Again, you can tap this one out right to left. If you are not jumping today, tap or jump. And it just has to be a little hop of those feet. That's enough. Or a tap, your choice. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming into a plank. Don't copy me here. Take your feet nice and wide. I'm coming tabletop. We're going to shoulder tap it out or stay in that plank. All right, tapping right, tapping left. Feet are wide. Hips are nice and still. Tapping from right to left. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice job. All right. Woo! Warmed up, ready to rock. What do we need today? Band. Do we need our band? Yes, band and weights. I had to think about that for a second. Band and weights, band and weights. All right. We got a few nice series of strict strength to come. First round, we're going to go into a single side snatch with an extra overhead press. Right, hang snatch. So you're going to come into like a micro squat so that that weight comes sort of in line with those knees, maybe a bit lower. We drive it up overhead. We add in 1 press, and then we split back down. hang snatch to the top, one overhead press. We stay on that same arm. Then we're gonna come to a chair, bench, table, something to come into your single side row. So we're staying on that same side. Then we're switching to the left side. Then we're gonna come into a plank variation. You'll also need a heavier weight for that. We're gonna come into pull throughs. I'll show that once we get there to save time. All you need is that weight to start for your rows. Maybe you have a heavier row than your snatch. Have that ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so hang snatch to an overhead press. All right, that opposite arm is going to be in tension, meaning straight out in front, so that it's still doing something. Hang it out, drive it up. One press at the top, release, lower down. All right, drive snatch, one press, and then it's a reverse clean to lower down. We go there for a full minute here, team. So if you can go heavier, if you're finding that this is maybe a lighter weight, see if you can increase your weight today. One press into that snatch. Let's go. Drive it up. A nice little semi-squat. Maybe you're going for a deeper squat. Maybe you're coming just hovering towards the floor. If you want to work on that range of that squat, no problem. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're coming into your single arm row, still on that right arm. Left hand is supporting on a chair, bench, table, whatever you have. Drive that weight back towards the hip and bottom of the rib. Slowly release down. Big power pull, squeeze it back. Slowly release down. Oh my goodness, feeling that already. Drive it back, squeeze, and then slowly lower. Now remember, in that row, you still want that flat back. Push your hips back, it's just like a hinge position. And we want to make sure that that weight is coming towards base of ribs, not up by the chest. Pull it back, squeeze shoulder blade and elbow back. Big dry squeeze. Slowly release down. Drive back, squeeze. Slowly release down. You can also add in a slight rotation as you lower down, and then a nice little open rotation of the chest and shoulder as you open up. We got 10 seconds left here of rowing. Squeeze it back. Slowly lower. We got the other side, left side, single arm snatch and overhead press in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Left side, left side. Oh, that right arm is feeling all the feels. Hang snatch, drive it to the top. Keeping that weight close to the body. One overhead press at the top, and then reverse clean to come down. Drive it up overhead. One press. Reverse clean to come down. Remember, in that squat position, you can get your hips nice and low, or maybe it's just a semi-squat. Maybe you can come deeper, keeping that core active. One press at the top, reverse clean to lower. Woo! Okay, we're warm over here. We're warm. Keep it up, keep it up. Hang clean, drive it up. One press at the top, reverse clean to come down. 10 seconds. We've got left arm row. Oh, that unilateral is always key. It is hard. Let's go, team. Drive up on that press. 3, 2, and 1. All right, single arm row for that left side. Heavier weight if you have that option. Right fingertips to the surface. Right foot forward, left steps back. Drive back, squeeze row, slow to lower. Making sure you do give yourself a slight little pause at the top of that row. So you can really engage through that shoulder. Squeeze it back, core is braced, back is flat. Right fingers, nice and light to your surface. Squeeze back row, slowly release down. Squeeze back row, slowly release back down. Nice job, everybody. Keep that going. Squeeze back, control it down. Where are we at? Oh, we still have 15 seconds. Keep going. You're gonna get in at least 2 or 3 more rows. Squeeze back with that nice pause. Control down. Keep that up, team. Let's go. We're gonna come into a nice plank pull through next. I'm gonna show a couple of variations as well in 3, 2, 1. Taking a weight with you, come on down. Option to be feet straight out, legs straight out, wide. Option to be on the knees, option to be in tabletop. That's the variation I'm taking. You're pulling that weight through from right to left. So opposite hand is gonna come behind, it comes across. Drag it over, switch, across, drag it over. Now, so obviously I'm protecting my wrists, the load in my wrists today. So coming into tabletop position, what I'm focusing on in this is my core as I pull through. Making sure that I'm staying hips nice and square. In any of the variations you are taking, you would like to focus on that, please. Keeping that core strong, and then obviously keeping the shoulder over the wrists for alignment. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, give that a little shake. We go through it all one more time. Single arm snatch for the right side with that overhead press in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Hang snatch to the top. 1 press. Right arm is working right here, and then a nice little reverse clean down. Semi squat or full squat, all the way up to the top. 1 press at the top, and then reverse it down. Drive it up. Think of pressing through those feet. Think of rib cage down, glutes active at the top of that snatch and at the top of that press, and keep that going. Woo! Okay, let's go, let's go. Nice job, everybody. Nice, Jess. Let's go, Philip, all the way to the top. 1 press, reverse clean to lower down. Nice. And that opposite arm is out in tension so that it's not just hanging out, doing nothing. We look good. Nice job, Tanya. Snatching with power to the top. 1 little press at the top. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, single arm row. Maybe it's a heavier weight for you. Right arm is first, left arm is your support. You have that nice little stance, flat back, squeeze back, 1, 2. Slowly lower the weight back down. Power, pull. That should be with nice speed. The core is nice and braced here in that flat back position. Driving the weight just below the hips to that rib and hip location. Drive back, squeeze. Slow to lower. Drive back, squeeze. Slow to lower. Nice job, everybody. All right. We're almost there. Just past halfway, we have to do the left side. All right, we're getting there, we're getting there. Always getting pretty comfortable here. Keep going, big squeeze back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm. All right, single arm snatch to the top. Add in your overhead press once. Reverse clean to come back down. Push through your feet. Power it up. Keep the ribs pulled down. Core is braced for that press. And reverse to lower. Drive it up with power. 1 press. We got this, team. It's your final time to get through all of that. We come into the row for the left. We come into the plank pull-throughs. And that round is completed. Okay. The rest, I believe, there's not any more unilateral. We're going to go into bilateral work. So that first round is done. Okay. Keep it up, keep it up. Drive up from those feet. 1 press. Release down. Drive up. 1 press. We have 10 seconds remaining here. Get yourself 1 more set if you can. Drive it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heavier weight for the left arm if you have it. Single arm row with power. Right hand supports. Taking that little stance with the flat back. Drive back, squeeze. Slow to lower. Remember that weight comes just below the ribs towards that hip. Really drive and squeeze back. Think of elbow and shoulder pulling behind you on every row. Often, I know I talk about this all the time. In rows, we see it dumping into that shoulder. We want to pull the shoulder blade back. Nice, Tanya. And you can, if you don't feel it in your shoulder blade, exaggerate it so you can pull the chest a bit more. Nice job, Philip. Power pull, slow to lower. Make sure there's a different tempo on your pull than your descent. That's it. All right. We're looking good. We're almost there. Keep it up, team. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank pull-throughs. Straight legs, feet wide, on those knees, or in your tabletop. You're choosing where you are at this morning. And we keep that the shoulders stacked over wrists. We want to keep the body as still as possible as you transition that weight from right to left. Strong core, flat back, hips still. Sliding the weight from right to left. If it's on the left side, the right hand comes behind, drags it over and through. and then left comes behind right to drag it through. Keep going there, side to side. We're almost there. Squeeze, press through those hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Nice job, everybody. Okay, quick sip of water. Woo, that's some serious strength. We got a little core in there too, just for a little highlight for this morning. Okay. We move on. Lighter weights here. I'm going to say light to medium, and then heavier, and then we'll be going back to light to medium. So we got all strength. What am I going to use? Not that. Okay, so we're going to come into a front raise with rotation. So what does that look like? Feet hip distance apart, weights by your side. We front raise, palms in. We rotate palms down at parallel. We give a nice little pause at the top and slow to lower back down. Also, I want to see a micro bend in the knees, tuck of the tail to support. Nothing shifts as you move those arms. Okay, that's going to be number 1, getting into those shoulders, good rotation. We come into chair, micro chair, and hammer curl. We're going to have that little rotation at the top to get a little bit more into those biceps. You can add a little bit of speed here if you want. All right, we're there. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I'm not reading properly. We're going to give ourselves 3 of those. 1 lateral raise with a 1-2 pause. So you have to curl weights that you can lateral raise. Then we're coming into 1 dumbbell in a downward dog. All right, so you're going to take that dumbbell in your right hand. You're going to push it back through to the left foot. Come back through to plank. That's not right. You need 2. I'm like, what's happening here? Then the 1 comes back. Then we come forward to plank. We take the right from the left. We take the left from the right. We're passing those weights through. I'm going to suck it up on that one. All right, team. Here we go. Where are we starting? We need light weights, front raise with rotation to come down in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. It feels like a Monday. Feet hip distance apart, micro bend those knees. Stack the ribs, tuck the tail, lift those weights up to parallel. Rotate down, pause 1, 2. Lower back down. Lifting to the front. Rotate down. And then slow to lower. Okay, we got this. Nice and slow, giving those nice little pauses, making sure that core is on, protecting through that back. Rotate, pause down, slow to lower. Now, also, something that we see often is the shoulders start to creep up to lift those weights. Make sure they're down and back. The shoulders are not moving, per se, up to those ears, okay? This is where you're going to notice it's a humbling exercise. You may need to lower those weights. Okay, keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chair pose, micro. We're going to give yourself 3 hammer curls with a rotation at the top. So you'll notice that we've got some different rotations. To the side. In, once you've done 3, you're going to add in 1 lateral raise, pause, 1, 2, lower down. Make sure you give that pause, okay? 3, curls, isolating biceps, and then into those shoulders, 1, 2. Again, don't let the shoulders come up. Make sure they're pulled down and back. 3 curls, giving that rotation at the top. Okay, okay. Lift, pause, 1, 2. We still have 15 seconds to go. Okay, so you should be able to get 1 more set in right here. 3 to 1. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take 2 weights with you. Come into your downward dog. All right, we're passing through. Right hand brings it back to the left foot. Come back to your plank. Left hand brings it through to the right foot. Come back to plank. Good, you're alternating there, pulling that weight forward, pulling that weight forward for the other side, taking it back. Some fun little transitions here, pulling that weight back through, hitting your plank. Now, if you need to modify in the plank to tap the knees as you come forward, that is also an option. If you need that, take that option, please. All right, how are you doing here? We're almost there, team. Keep it up 10 seconds. Keep passing that weight back and forth from feet to the top of your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Okay. Woo! We come right back to those lighter weights. Front raise with rotation. Nice hips distance apart for those feet. Let's go. Round 2. Lift forward. Rotate down. Slowly release to your side. Lift up. Rotate. Okay. Serious shoulders for this round. Breathe and move. Lock those feet in place. Make sure the glutes are squeezing tight. Tail is tucked. Abs are tight as well. Shoulders don't creep up as those weights come forward to parallel with that rotation. Forward and up. Slow to lower. Okay, let's go, team. Serious strength for this one. Keep it locked and loaded. 10 seconds. All right, we're gonna come into the bicep hammer curl combo for 3 with that lateral raise for 1. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chair, little micro chair. We had 3, 2, 1. On your third one, you go back to your side, lift up to lateral. 1, 2. Lower down, slow with control. Giving that nice rotation at the top of that curl. Getting into those shoulders and biceps. Big time, team. Let's go. 1, 2. At the top of that lateral raise. Curl 1. Curl 2. Curl 3. Lateral raise adds in. We keep that up. That is a serious combo. That is a very serious combo. Should start to feel the biceps, start to feel those shoulders. Adding that lateral raise with that pause. Make sure the shoulders don't creep up there as well. All of those little check-ins. Nice job. And making sure we do not swing those weights. Nice, Tanya. 5. Nice, Jets. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming into your plank pass through in the down dog position. Those weights start at the front of your mat. You can choose whatever hand you want to start with. Grab the weight, pass it back to the opposite foot. Really think of what's happening through the shoulders as you pass back. Nice, Tanya. Let's go, Philip. Push those hips right up and back to grab and transfer those weights forward and back. You can even hang out in that down dog if you want for a little second. Oh, because it feels nice through the backs of those legs. I know it's a single arm down dog, so you don't want to hang out too long. Keep passing those weights back and forth, as many as you can. Getting that nice hip extension. Hitting that plank every time. And maybe it's a little pause in your plank to check in with that core. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Well done. Okay, we got to go through that one more time. Unfortunately, this is a 3-rounder. All right, we come right back to that front raise with rotation. Feet hip distance apart. Right away, let's go. Rotate down. Slow to lower. Making sure those weights don't swing. Glutes are active, a little micro bend into those knees. Squeeze and tuck that tail. All right, team. Nice rotation at the top, hitting parallel. Shoulders stay pulled down. Holy Hannah, can I ever feel my core from Monday? Oh, activating. All of the good feels. I love that feeling though. I think a sore core, that tenderness in the core is probably one of my favorites. Core and glutes, it always feels good. When you laugh and the core is sore. That's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. Okay, team, 10 seconds. Keep going. Lift, rotate, slow to lower. Hang in there, you're so close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Micro chair. 3 curls. Rotate at the top, lower down. Rotate, resist, slow to lower. 3 of those. Adding a lateral raise. Good job. Oh, and I forgot, it's a pause at the top of that lateral raise. I cheated on that one. I will make up for it on my next one. 3 curls, 1 lateral, pause, slow to lower. Okay, so if that pause is, let's call it impossible / extremely challenging, I would likely try to lower your weights. You want to be able to hold and pause, and then lower down, okay, without letting those weights swing if you can. It's just a micro chair, team. We get a little lower body activation. Core is braced. Pausing in the lateral. Oh, okay, 10 seconds left. Get yourself 1 more round wherever you are. 3 curls, Wow, biceps are firing up big time today. One lateral raise, 3, 2, down dog pass through, taking those 2 weights with you. Coming into that beautiful plank position, feet are nice and wide, passing that weight back to the opposite foot. Hit your plank, come back forward, opposite side. Pass it back. Take your time on this. Really focus as you hit your plank that the shoulders align back with the wrists. The core is on. Take your time. No reason to rush. You hang out in that plank position a little bit longer. You get a nice activation through shoulders, through core. Keep it up, team. 10 seconds. You're almost there. Pass it through, pass it through. We look good. Push those hips up and back. Nice job, everybody. Let's go, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Well done. Okay, rest and water for you guys. We move on to our final. Where are we at? Our final. I love when I can't read. Oh, when I can't read my writing. Final strength circuit here. Okay, we're gonna give ourselves 1 bent over row, 1 bent over fly. Now, you can give yourself 2 and 2 if you want before you stand. We're not staying in that hinge position for the entire time. I want to make sure our backs are good. So 1, 2 row, 1, 2 fly. And once you're done that, we squeeze, stand, reset, okay? 2 rows, squeeze the shoulders and elbows back. All right, weights come towards the hips, 2 flies, squeeze the shoulders and elbows back. 2 and 2. All right, then we're coming into tricep overhead extension. All right, so you can do this one kneeling or standing. I like doing it kneeling because I know I'm not flaring my ribs. We slow to lower, we power drive. Slow to lower, power drive. All right, then we're coming into 1 push up with a pause at the bottom. I'm going to do this one on an elevated surface. You can do this one on your knees or on your feet. What it looks like is you're going to come all the way down to the bottom as you can. Pause, 3, 2, 1, drive up. So you're holding at the bottom of the push-up with that core nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, up, okay? Whoop. It's going to fire up those triceps for sure. Here we go, team. We start with bent over rows for 2, flies for 2, squeeze to stand, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2 rows, 2 flies. All right. Feet should not be wider than the hips. Nice flat back position. Squeeze those elbows and shoulders back. 1, 2, fly. Squeeze shoulders and elbows. 1, 2, squeeze to stand. Bent over. Row. 1, 2. Fly. 1, 2. Getting into those shoulder blades. Think of squeezing the spine on all motions. Squeeze the spine. Squeeze the spine. It's like you're giving yourself a nice little hug in the upper shoulders there. Between those scapulas, you're also getting a nice little hip hinge, which means we're activating through that core as well. The core should be braced. Push through your feet. All of the toes should be pressing into your mat or into your shoes. 5, 4, 3, 2, overhead extension. Standing, kneeling, sitting, your choice. All right, that weight comes right up overhead. We slowly bring it behind the head towards 90. Squeeze the elbows in, power to press it back up. Slow to lower, slow, slow, slow. Now we want those elbows to come inwards, make sure they're not flaring out. Up overhead, slow to lower. Power press. Small muscle group, but a mighty one. We start to feel those triceps activate, warming up. Oh, or they already are. They already are. Let's be serious. All right, and if you're kneeling, standing, really focus on tucking that tail under. 5, 4, 3, 2. Push up with bottom pause, choosing on the feet, on the toes, elevated to a wall or chair, yes, or bench, your choice. You come down, you count for 3, 2, 1 before you push up. Make sure your gaze is straight down. Don't look forward. Keep the nice neck position. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. Big push up. Control. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. Big push up. Now you're trying to get to the very bottom of what you can hold for 3 seconds at. Maybe it's a little just micro bend. 3, 2, 1. Push. That is fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, we come right back to bent over rows, 2, flies, 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, team. Hip hinge position, feet flat, push into the toes, row 1, row 2, fly 1, fly 2. Now, if you feel good in that hip hinge, you can stay on repeat. You can row for 2, fly for 2, row for 2, fly for 2. Maybe you're gonna do 2 sets. Maybe you're gonna do 3. A lot of us have that low back tension, so we wanna make sure that we're not impairing or infringing. What's the word? I don't know. We wanna make sure that we're not affecting that low back. The English language is so much fun. Let's go. Squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine though on every rep. Pull the shoulders back every time. Row 2, fly 2 for 5, 4, yes, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Kneeling, sitting, or standing overhead tricep extension. All right. So you can single knee, double knee, sit, stand. It does not matter. Weight comes right up. Squeeze the elbows in as that weight comes behind the head. Just hitting that 90 position, maybe a little bit more, and then driving up with power. Slow to lower, power to push. Getting that full lockout at the top. Nice, Tanya. Well done, Philip. Taking your time as you lower. Yes, Jess, and then big push. Making sure that the ribs stay down. So whether you're kneeling or standing, tuck the tail so that that core stays on. Squeeze the elbows in. Put big push up. Nice work, everybody. All right. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up with the paws at the bottom. Elevated on a wall, chair, bench. Full extension of the legs on the knees. Your choice. Come on down. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Power push. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Power push. Shh. Keep that up, team. We got this. You are so close. 3 paws at the bottom. 1 big push. 3 paws at the bottom. 1 big push. So good. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. 1 final round there. We're going to do a quick little speed round to make sure we get it in. 2 bent over rows, 2 bent over flies. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're going to just do a 30-second round so that we stay on time. I know we started maybe 2 minutes late today. Want to make sure we end on time for those of you that have things to do. Pull back for 2, fly for 2. Keep that up. Maybe you can stay in this hip hinge position for the 30 seconds. Don't push it if that is affecting the low back. Squeeze back for 2, fly for 2. 10 seconds to go. Let's go. Push those feet into the floor. Keep that core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Tricep overhead extension. 1 dumbbell. You can take it into 2 if you want. Kneeling, standing. Whatever you choose. Bending through those elbows at 90. Squeeze the elbows in. Tuck that tail. Breathe. Okay, here we go. Squeeze the elbows in. Big push overhead. Squeeze the elbows in. Push overhead. Let's go, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, pause, push-ups. Let's go. 30 seconds into your push-up. Lower down to the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Big push. Let's go. 30 seconds of work, making sure you give that 3-second pause at the bottom. Check in with your core at the bottom, making sure that the hips and shoulders are in line. The hips don't dip down. We pull that belly button up and in, squeezing through those glutes. Pause at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. A long pause. Don't cheat it. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. Big push. 4, 3, 2. Time. Nice. Okay. Sip of water. We go into our finisher. All right. All the fun for the finisher. 3 exercises, 6 reps. That's all you need to know. And you do not need weights. We're going strictly body weight with your resistance band, please. And if you don't want to take your resistance band with you, you don't have to, but I recommend. Okay, we're gonna come kneeling with that band on around the wrists. We're gonna have our palms facing down. You're gonna give yourself 6 banded pulls, activating through the shoulders and scapula. 6 pulls with a pause. Then you're gonna come down onto your belly, arms come up overhead, 6 back extensions, banded pulls, 6 reach and pull, lifting through the lower body and upper body. Then you're gonna give yourself 6 plank jacks. You can keep your band on around the wrist, 6 taps. 6 banded pulls, 6 back extensions. It's a mouthful, 6 plank jacks. AMRAP style, you're going through that as many times as you can. We got 3 minutes of work to finish and you are done. 3, 2, 1, band on around those wrists. Let's go. 6 reps. We pull for 6. Now, because it's an AMRAP, we do tend to rush our reps. Do not take your time thinking of what's happening. Where is the engagement coming in? 6 pulls, 6 band extensions. Oh, coming all the way down, coming into the back extension, lift and lower. 6 there, getting into that low back, lifting the legs, pulling with the band. So making sure that the band is not loose. Every time you lift into that low back, let's go, lift it all. As soon as you're done those 6, it's actually awkward to get up and down from the plank position with your band on. You're coming into 6 plank jacks. You can also take it into a toe tap option if you don't like jumping those feet open and in. Right away, right back, 6 pulls with that band. Whoop. Okay, shoulders, feeling that. Kneeling, standing, it makes more sense to stay on your mat and not come up and down if you can. As soon as you're done those pulls. Okay, so we're clearly firing up those shoulders to finish your team. Let's go. 6 banded pulls, 6 band extensions, 6 plank jacks. Let's go, let's go. Tapping or jumping those feet in your plank jacks, your choice. Where are we at here? Halfway, that's a minute and a half of work, which means you have 90, I was about to say 60, 90 seconds left of work where you are. You can easily get through this one more time, full through. Let's go. 6, 6, and 6. Strong plank jacks, tapping or jumping those feet. Arms to parallel. Keep the tension on the band. 6 big pulls. Palms stay facing down. As soon as you're done those 6, you come down onto your belly. Lift and lower those legs. You have less than 60 seconds now, team. Making sure those extensions, you keep your head looking, your gaze looking down. Lift, extend and reach through the arms and the legs. Lower the arms and the legs down in between each rep. Breathe. Get your reps in as many as you can without rushing the technique. 6 plank jacks. Sorry, we start with 6 pulls, 6 back extensions, 6 plank jacks. Keep it up. You got this, Philip. Let's go. Nice job, Tanya. All right, team, 30 seconds remaining and you are done. 6 pulls, making sure you have tension. Don't let that band control you in any of the movements. Yes, I know. It's firing it up. Yes, Philip, nice job. Let's go, Jess. Well done, Tanya. Keep it up, team. You are so close. So close. Wherever you are, keep moving, keep breathing. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Oh, Sophie, that was hard. Do your down dog, up dog. Oh, that's a very good girl. What a good girl. Oh my goodness. So good, you guys. That was some serious strength work today. How are we feeling? Good? Yes, I know. Burner for the shoulders for sure. What is my computer doing? I did an update on the weekend and I'm always nervous with those friggin' Apple updates because it changes so many things and it's thinking and it's, yeah, all the things. Give me a flex, give me a high five. I love technology. Nice job, you guys. Let's give ourselves a quick little stretch, cool down, and get to jump off. Hopefully see you Saturday. We got another full body to finish week 4. I know some of you guys are going, have a wonderful Wednesday. I have to keep it, it's Wednesday and Monday. I almost said happy Friday to my mom this morning. Feels like a Monday, feels like a Friday, I don't even know. Feet, hip distance apart when you are ready. Take a nice big breath in, sweep those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale. Release that down. Good. Big breath in. Grab a hold of the right wrist. Give a nice little pull over to the left. Push into that right hip. Take the right leg behind you. Really getting into that side body, really driving outwards, but then really reaching that top right arm. We want that full alignment for that right side. Full length. Big inhale. Oh, exhale, release. Good. Do the same for the other side. Oh, Zoe's still stretching too. Big breath in. Good girl. Grab a hold of left wrist. Pull it over to the right side. Reach and stretch. Take the left foot slightly behind that right. Push into that left hip. Lengthen. Big breath in. And then slowly release that side. Okay, coming to a wall or a door frame. We're gonna get into that chest and shoulder option. Arms straight out, or option to come into that cactus. Making sure that the hand, if it's an extension, is below the shoulder. Left foot is forward, left arm is to the wall. Or if you're on right side, that's fine. Just make sure your right foot is forward. We want to breathe into that chest, breathe into that shoulder, thinking of a slight rotation away from your wall. We're going to take one more breath here. And then slowly release that arm down. Other side. Oh my goodness, does that stretch ever feel good? Okay. Right foot slightly forward. Right hand to your wall, thumb facing up. And again, chest and shoulder. We don't want that hand to be in line or above the shoulder. Drop it down slightly. And then try to turn away slightly from that wall. Big breath in there. And out. And then slowly release that hand, arm down. Take the right arm across the chest, giving a nice little press to that forearm elbow area. Reach the fingers across, pull the shoulder down. Oh, all of the feels. I know all of the feels are feeling from that fall. My forearms and wrists both are feeling it today. Open up the chest and shoulders, squeeze the elbows back. Hold that for a moment. And then take the hands in behind you, interlace the fingers, press down and pull away. Now, if just pressing down feels good enough for the chest and shoulders, that's fine. Think of pulling everything back, opening through the front. Big inhale. Exhale to release that. Left arm comes across the body. Again, giving a nice little gentle push. Reach the fingers across, pull the shoulder down. Love a good upper body strength. It's not my favorite, but it always feels good once it's done. All right, let's take the hands open again one more time. Getting into that chest and the shoulders. And now interlace the hands in the front. Rotate the palms to come down. Lift up, parallel, push forward. Round through your spine. Think of reaching those palms far ahead of you. Tucking the tail, tucking the head, tucking that chin. Oh, and then slowly release that down. Finishing with some big shoulder rolls. Drawing those shoulders up, down and back a few times, nice and slow, nice and big. Oh, it was a good one. Forward, change the direction. And you, my friends, are all done. Amazing, amazing job for this wonderful Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoyed that. See you Saturday. Have a wonderful rest of the work week. Bye, everyone.